Hello, we are live on Facebook. Welcome. So I'm just going to go live on Instagram. So just wait 2 seconds. Let me just do that and then we will be live. And I'll just tell you when I've done it. Okay. Sorry, wait 2 seconds. Start the title.
Have you dent your finger?
Oh, I burnt it really badly, so I'm just trying to avoid going to the hospital. You know what it's like when you've got children, you're just like, I can't be bothered to go to the hospital. Okay, right, should be live on Instagram now. So if you turn the sound down on your Zoom.
Okay.
And then actually turn it up. Yeah, so what you have to do is watch my live and then I'll add you.
Just clicked it. Ooh, is it doing anything? Oh, hands, help me. I clicked it, Amber, it didn't do anything.
If you watch it, let's have a look.
How do I watch Amber's live stream? Ah, there. Click.
Yeah.
Okay, so I mute the computer now?
Yeah. Great, I'll add you. And then you need to accept it. Okay, yay. Right, make sure we're muted. Yeah, on your computer, and then we should hear on the, yeah, great. So if you, can you turn your, yeah. Oh, mine's not gonna stand up now. Oh yeah, mine's, well, let's both, oh no. Just try and balance it. Oh, mine's not doing it, 1 minute. Oh yeah, might wreck my headphones, but hey. Okay, right, I think we're done. Yay! Okay, so we're live on Instagram and Facebook at the same time. Sorry about the technical bit there, it's a bit annoying. So tonight we have Dean from DB Fitness and Nutrition, which is very exciting. So I've been running these interviews with not just wedding industry experts, but just a range of people that can help you with your wedding planning. I started it in lockdown just to kind of give some value to people while they were trying to plan their weddings but couldn't. So it's just to kind of give some head start information, so as soon as lockdown was lifted people could start planning, but they've been going really well, so I decided to carry it on. So we're having 1 or 2 interviews a month, and yeah, so you can catch up on IGTV or on the Facebook videos. We've got a separate playlist on both of them. So Dean, welcome. Would you like to introduce yourself? Wow. Yeah, I thought it was a really good time to launch because obviously people were yeah, needing food delivery, so it seemed like a really good, you were doing lots for the NHS as well, weren't you? Oh yeah. Mm. 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 Yeah. Mm. Mm. Oh. Mm. Wow. Wow, cool. So what has, you've mentioned a little bit, but what has kind of COVID looked like for your business? Obviously, I know you do a lot of in-person training, and do you still do your that's what I did with you. What's it called? The boot camp. Oh my gosh, that was like the worst thing ever. That's when you started, I think. You were like, come on, come on. I was like, no, I have to walk and look after a child for the rest of the week, Dean. No, it's not. Mm, yeah, sorry about that. Mm, wow. Oh, wow. Well done. Well done. That's what I want. I want to be that person. Yeah. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, they were brilliant. Your family workouts. I thought, does his family actually want to be here every day? Or not every day, but I thought sometimes they looked a bit like, yeah, thanks, Dad. It's brilliant. Yeah, yeah. Mm, yeah. Always the way, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, people think it's just like lettuce or something. No. Wow. 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 Yeah. What? Mm. Wow, awesome. God, it sounds like it's grown really, really. Yeah. Mm, mm, wow. Mm, 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 mm. Gosh, yeah, it's quite more complex than you think. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, I think visually it's just really like even like the weight and the feathers and that just gives you a picture of like, oh yeah, really simple. So just leading on to that. So if anyone is trying, so obviously we've called it bride to get in that dress, but actually obviously for grooms as well. If anyone, I know lots of people have had their weddings postponed, which means they're either, going to have to continue their wedding diet for longer or their fitness regime, or they might have, been baking a lot in lockdown and they just might not be, they might just be worried about, maintaining the weight or getting that weight off, So what advice have you got for brides who, and also we've had a lot of last minute weddings. So we've had weddings that have been booked in 6 weeks. So if there are any brides who are looking to do something quickly, what advice have you got for them or couples? And then for the long term, say they're getting married after Christmas, which I know I've got some friends who are getting married and the bride's fine, she's just worried about all the guys putting on loads of Christmas weight by drinking and eating. So what advice have you got there? Mm, mm, really? Mm, yeah. Mm. No way. Mm, Mm, yeah. Yeah. Mm, wow. I need to go and live there. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah. Mm, mm, mm. Ah. Mm. Wow. Mm, mm. Wow, it's really interesting. So how can someone do that then in a nutshell? Like how could they, what tips have you got for someone who um isn't like that good at, nutrition and all that, but how could they kind of do something by themselves, if that makes sense? Mm, yeah. Mm, mm, wow. Yep. Wow. Mm. Wow. Mm. Mm. What the heck? Mm. 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 Yeah. I'd die, I think. Mm. 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 Yeah. Wow. So all the I know you did loads of your live cooking demonstrations. Are they still up on your Facebook page? Because I think they'd be really helpful, wouldn't they? Oh. Yeah. Mm. Oh, great. Mm. I'll put a link under the show notes. Yeah. Do they state which ones are healthier than others? You need to put the calorie thing on there, Dee. Mm. I love pies. They're just the pastry's just not good though, is it? Was it a potato pie or a pastry pie? Ooh. Oh. It's quicker. Yeah. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Mm. Mm. Oh wow. Yeah. Hey, your summer, your lockdown video still up as well? Hmm. Yeah, cool. That sounds really good. Right, let's just look. Sorry, we've been chatting for ages. So yeah, we've talked about yeah, so I think we've covered at home for free. So there's obviously you've got all of your previous workouts that you did over lockdown, family friendly, and then normal ones. You've also got your recipes, which are brilliant. Obviously, they have to buy the food. What can people do if they want, like you've said, that accountability? What can people do? Is your course online, or do you have to live locally? Because I've got a lot of obviously people watching who aren't local. And then yeah, just because I know some people, like for me, I'm just not very good at sticking at things, so I join coaching courses so I have the accountability and things like that. So I imagine there's people who they might do a few or make a couple of recipes, then get bored, not get bored, but just lose that momentum. So what can people do if they've want to invest something? Wow. Yeah. Mm, 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 mm. How do they access it? Is it through Facebook or is it through like an online teaching program? Yeah. Or they live in Australia. Oh, yeah. Mm. Mm. Oh. Oh, that's really good. Yeah. Love that. Yeah, it's nice if it's a community, isn't it? Yeah. Ah, so good. Yeah. Mm, mm, yeah. Wow. Yeah. Mm, yeah. Awesome. Um, Talking about questions, I'll start quickly. We did have quite a few questions sent through. So yeah, some of them might be quite similar, or you might have touched on it. So if you have answered it, I can't remember what they were. Some of it. These are from brides who are planning their wedding at the moment. So I'm sure lots of people can relate to this. What exercises can really help tone your belly? I've had 3 babies and never been into fitness, but recently I've been trying, but really want my tum toned for our wedding. Oh no. No way. Wow. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah. Mm, Mm. Mm. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, I need to do that. I'm going to be logging into your YouTube and doing all the core videos because yeah, I've still got my mummy tummy. Mm. All right. Mm. 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 Ah. Mm. Wow. Cool. Amazing. Not as simple as it sounds. Right. So this lady said, I'm doing insanity twice a day. I'm 5'2". How many calories do I need as I've lost 5 stone already and trying to tone my body? I don't understand that, but you obviously do. Mm. 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 Uh, no, she said she's 5'2" and she's lost 5 stone. That's a lot. Mm. Okay. Mm. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Damn it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so you just mentioned it, but arms. Someone said arms, definitely arms. So I've got my baby weight arms that aren't disappearing easily, which I know is diet, but you know. Yeah. Oh no. Mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. I know my husband, he has to work out, otherwise he's just too skinny. I'm like, what? That is not fair. Okay, so supplements to aid in weight loss, most effective short-term diet to get to your goals in a fast-track way. Are you wanting to drop weight and tone up for an event in 3 months? Mm, no way. Mm, mm, mm. Great. Yeah, I'll share these the video under the questions. There's no quick fix, is there? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Cool, good to know. It's the same for running a business. Everyone's like, how can I make money quick? It's like, you have to work hard. There's no quick magic pill to. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah. Mm, mm, yeah. Mm, yeah. Mm, mm, yeah. Mm, mm. Yeah, well, that's what we find. We started budgeting when I went on maternity leave because obviously you get a big pay drop. We were planning our meals, and actually, we saved so much money, and we had no waste at all. Whereas I think if you just go shopping without a plan, you just end up buying loads of stuff, especially when you're hungry, spend like 4 times as much, and you don't even use it. It's crazy. Mm. Buying all the cream cakes. Yeah. What meals they're making. Yeah. Mm, mm, yeah. Mm, important. Yeah. Mm, yeah. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah. No, definitely. I'm just launching a marketing course for the same thing because people just, I call it spray and pray. They just do loads of marketing and expect to get a result, and they're not even measuring it. And it's like, you need a plan. So yeah. Right. I think we've got what's this one? I struggle to lose weight from my bottom half, like legs, bum. My top half is 2 to 3 dress sizes smaller than my bottom. I walk, jog, just started swimming again. It's quite disheartening when you feel like you're not getting anywhere. I'm determined this time though. Any tips? This sounds like a diet thing. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah. Mm. A lot. Mm, 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 oh, amazing. Mm, mm. Cool. Amazing. Right. Only two more. So my struggle is planning healthy meals. I'm not very organized. My partner is a fussy eater, so feel limited as to what I can do. So I know we've touched on that about planning meals. But yeah, so where would be the best place for people if they just, need to plan meals? Where do you think look like Pinterest or? Mm, yeah. Mm, Yeah. Mm. 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 Ah. Mm. Turmeric is quite good. I put that in the baby's food. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Mm. Mm. Yeah. Mm. 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 The wrong way round. Yeah. Mm. 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 Right, I just have to stop because we've only got 15 seconds remaining. So thanks everyone. Thank you, Dean, so much. I'm going to post some links below. I've never had one for an hour before, so it's going to cut out. But yeah, if anyone's got any questions, please post them below. And yeah, thanks a lot, Dean. I'll just say goodbye on this one. Sorry, just let me save that one. Yeah, so yeah, thanks so much. That was brilliant. And I look forward to sharing the videos with everyone that asked questions. So thanks for taking time to answer all those questions. It was amazing. And yeah, really great catching up. And hope your plan goes well, and or your new course in September goes well. And yeah, I'm sure I'll be there soon.
Yeah, I'm gonna be chasing you down. No, whenever we don't put anyone under any pressure. Whenever you're ready, it needs to be right for you. You know, otherwise you're not going to get the most out of it. You know, so you know where I am, mate. Anytime.
Okay, right, thank you. And sorry it took so long. It was just amazing. Thanks for so many questions. We don't normally get that many. Thanks for spending a whole hour, and send my love to Hannah as well. And say sorry that I took so much of your time.
No problem, mate. Have a good evening. See you later.